Good morning, Stitchy friends. I'm Kelsey from the Cross Stitch Farmhouse, and this is Flosstube number 11. We are on spring break here in the Anderson house. My kids are still being lazy, laying in their rooms this morning, so I'm going to try and get this done before they're up and about and making a ton of noise. A little catch up on what I've been doing. My Stitchy friend Leah and I have been meeting up about once a week on FaceTime and just stitching and chatting about life together. So that's been a lot of fun. Again, if you have not met up with or FaceTimed with a Stitchy friend that you've met online, do it. It has been so much fun. We had also my friend Kimberly and I do the Bunny Bakery stitch along. So we both finished that up. I'm going to show my finished to you in a little bit. Really fun. I can't wait to do another one. And then, I went to Camp Keep with my daughter's class for a week. It was a lot, but we had so much fun. But I was ready to come home by Friday. So I had the beginning of this week to kind of recoup, get the house back in order, and I thought today would be perfect to get a floss tube out because I wanted to do it before we went to Camp Keep, and I just had no time. Before I get into it though, I wanted to talk about the chicken sampler chart that I had in the beginning of my last video. I'm pretty sure now that blog did not have permission to share that download. So I deleted the link to that and I attached a link to where I bought the book. I can't pronounce it, but that's the designer and this is the title of the book. I ordered this off of Amazon. It was around $45 when I bought it. And I noticed after tagging the link to the storefront that I purchased it from, the price has jumped up a lot. It's $80 to $90. I don't know why. I'm not sure. From what I could gather on the internet, I don't think this book is being printed anymore. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I did see a couple people have it on eBay. So maybe just type in the title and, go through the Google shops and see if it pops up anywhere. And then somebody said that they ordered it, but because this is the French version, and I think they purchased another language version, and it didn't have the chicken sampler in it. I have no idea about that. I bought this book. It has it in here, so unless the cover looks like this, I wouldn't risk it. And honestly, she has so many great designs in this book. I was going to show you, there's not a lot of cover photos, so I can't show a whole lot, but this is very similar to the chicken sampler I stitched. And there's probably 4 or 5 of those designs that are all in the same color chicken kitchen scheme. And then she has, let me see. Now I won't be able to find the page. Oh, here it is. I had seen this and I thought that would be so cute. And maybe either sew it into a project bag or one of those project binders. So lots of good charts. I'm super excited I found this, and hopefully if you guys are interested, hopefully you can find it because apparently this book is not easy to get. Okay, I'm going to show you a couple of previous finishes. I had a question about this piece. It hangs on the side of my hutch right here. And this is Spring ABCs by Little House Needleworks. My magnets are kind of falling off the back. I need to re-glue them, so I'm going to hold it on. But I'll try and get in a little closer. There's some rabbits, a little house. Ooh, I don't want to hit my light. Really cute though. I might have changed some colors. I don't remember. It's been a while. But there's a spring, summer, winter, fall. I think the only one I haven't stitched yet is winter. But I do have the chart, so I should probably do that this year. Okay, and then another previous finish that I have is from Stitching with the Housewives. I wrote the name down. Hip Hop Chock Full. And this is, oh no, I'm sorry, this isn't Stitching with the Housewives. This is Hands on Design, but Priscilla designed the chalk art. Sorry about that. But really cute. And this was stitched on the Aida that came in the kit. So I usually don't use Aida, but they mailed me so much black Aida for this series, I had to use it up. Really cute though, and I finished it on that same metal tin that Priscilla found at Hobby Lobby, and it's super cute. Okay, and then Bunny Bakery. Like I said, my friend Kimberly and I did this in a stitch along together. She finished hers. It came out super cute. And then I went a little more primitive in my colors. And this is how I finished mine. I did change pretty much all the colors. I will list the color changes below. I don't remember right off the top of my head, or I would list them here, but I'll make sure in my show notes that I do put my color conversions. Really happy with how this turned out. I want to make a little bow and maybe get a little baby chick or something to sit on top of the lid. But other than that, I'm really happy with it. And this was on 28 count tea-dyed Monaco. Okay. Oh, and then I thought this was kind of cute. I found it in the Target dollar spot. Look at her little glasses. And I thought it matched my chicken sampler. So I need to frame that and put it up in my kitchen because she is just adorable. Okay. So a lot of people have been asking me to do a WIP parade. I finally went through my baskets, pulled everything out. So I'm going to do that today. But the first WIPs I'm going to show you are what I've actually been working on since my last video. And then I'll say, okay, and now I'm just getting into my WIPs. I was surprised. I thought I had a lot more WIPs than I did. So looking through these, it made me feel a little better. I don't feel like such a crazy stitching hoarder. Okay, a kid needed me, but I'm back. So I'm going to start with my birthday start. This is the Bluebirds and Bluebells sampler by Pansy Patch Quilts and Stitchery. I am obsessed with it. It's very garden themed to me, and it just makes me think of my grandma. So I think I'm going to find somewhere to stitch her initials into it once I get it all finished. But here's my start. Hopefully you can see that. I did all of the green border. I wanted to make sure when I got to the bottom it connected, and it did. Now I'm just working on filling in all the little flowers. And then once I have the entire border done, I'll jump in and start filling in the sampler. And I'm stitching this on 36 count Milk and Honey by Fiber on a Whim. I have never bought their fabric before, and now I'm a huge fan. I want to get a couple other colors. It's been really nice to stitch on. It is small. I have to really stitch in the day and make sure I have my glasses on, but it's been okay, and it's going to be so beautiful. Oops, I didn't put the chart back. Okay, and then I've been working on Visit Hogsmeade by Country Magic Stitch. Super cute. Like I said, want to have a Harry Potter themed Christmas probably next year. So I want to get a couple things stitched for that. And I am loving this. This is on 30 count. I think it's by Studio Line Linen, the color Portobello. How pretty is that though? I finally got to start filling in some of this blue. I did not have it in my stash, and every time I went to Michael's or Hobby Lobby, neither of them had it. So I'm really excited that I finally found some, and it's really making all this gray pop. And Hedwig is so cute. Okay, this should be done by the end of the year though, because it's a hard one to put down. Okay, and then another new start, big surprise. I got bored and wanted to start some springy chicken theme chart. So I pulled out Prairie Schooler Farm Fresh. I'm doing this little one here. And I had seen a couple people on Flosstube who didn't finish them as an egg and instead kind of squared the stitching up and made it a square finish. And that's what I'm gonna do. But here's my start. I need to make a Michael's or some kind of craft store run and pick up some floss colors because I had almost none of the colors for this. So I'm just kind of filling in a lot of grass right now, but really cute. I'll probably end up stitching the bunny for an Easter finish. And I might do this one and maybe one other chicken chart that Prairie Schooler has, and do like a little finish of them all together. We'll see though. Okay, and then I had worked on my husband's stocking quite a bit in January, but I forgot to share it, my last Flosstube. I finished and was putting everything away, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this stocking bag was hanging on the chair right here, and I didn't show it. But here is what I'm working on. It's the Holiday Glow Stocking by Dimensions. I let my husband pick it out. And here is my progress. I'm almost done with the first page worth of stitching. I just have a little bit to go here and a little bit to fill in right here. And then I'll probably work down and then I'll finish up the top last. But I think I've decided for July, that's my husband's birth month, and then also kind of Christmas in July theme, I'm only going to stitch on his stocking for the whole month. So hopefully that'll help me put a big dent in some of this. Okay, so that's all. I'm pretty sure that's all I worked on for my WIPs this past month. But now I'm gonna just do a WIP parade for you. There's quite a bit, so bear with me and we'll get through it. I haven't worked on this in a while. I don't have a cover photo. I showed it, man, it's been a while since I worked on it, but I got it off of a really, I think it was crossinart.com. I'll put it down below. I can link it, but it's not the best kit. There should be back stitching. There's not. I'm going to make it work though because I love the chart. But I wish I had a cover photo to show you guys. I'm stitching it on, it's just a tea coffee dyed 28 count even weave Lugana. And it's a Harry Potter themed chart. So I have, a good amount done. I really should pull this out and have a Harry Potter marathon and stitch on it a little bit because it's so cute. Hedwig's gonna be over here. I forget what else is in it. Potion bottles, a book, lots of cute stuff. So I need to work on this more. Okay, and then this is an ornament by Stitching with the Housewives. I had showed these at the beginning of this year. I was working on lots of little snowman ornaments because I want to do my tree in January. I want to swap the Christmas ornaments for snowman themed ornaments. That one is finished, but I have this one that I'm working on. And I think this was a freebie attached with that other chart. Really cute though. You can find those on the Stitching with the Housewives Etsy page. They have a ton of cute little snowman themed charts that you could make into ornaments. So I have that WIP. Then this chicken chart, I do have a photo. I cannot talk today. I do have a cover photo that I can show you if my tablet will cooperate. So this is what it will look like when it's finished. The pattern is from MyFavoriteStitch on Etsy. And here is my progress. Don't have too much done on it. I kind of just pick this up when I'm bored and don't know what I want to stitch on because it's really easy. There's lots of different bright colors and it's just a fun one to work on. And this is a smoky white linen. I might have the tag. No, I don't. I don't have the tag for it. But it's a smoky white linen. I believe it's 28 count. I think. I've showed it in another video. You can go back and find it and I'll have the tag in that video. Okay, how do I want to do this? I need to figure out where to make a pile because there's going to be a lot. Okay, this is Plum Street Samplers Heritage Sampler. I love this. I talk about it all the time. I love to stitch on this and watch Turn. It's a very patriotic show. Haven't worked on it in a little bit, but just pulling it out and seeing it, I think I might stitch on this afternoon. But here is what I have. Hopefully you guys can't hear that. My cat is just scratching the wall over there. They only do things like this when I'm trying to record a video. Really pretty though. I'm using the called for fabric and floss. The 1/1 is a killer, but it's gonna be so beautiful when it's done. I wanna stitch everything patriotic. I think that's my favorite. Okay. Then we have the cat sampler. I think I showed this in my last video. It's by Heartstring Samplery. I love that big fat cat. Oh, so cute. This is again that 30 count by Studio Line Linen. I got this for fall on the farm and I just ordered the really big piece and I've been able to use, man, I did fall on the farm, I did this, I'm doing that Harry Potter piece, and I think I still have a piece left in my craft room. You get a lot. But here's what I have. And I learned my lesson when I ordered the colors for this. I only got one skein of the main red color on the house. I'm stitching 2/2, and I think it called for 1/2, or it might have been a different size fabric completely, but I ordered more and it's a totally different color. It's way pinker. So now I'm freaking out that I'm not gonna be able to get this red color. I'm gonna wait a little bit and order a couple more skeins and see if I get lucky. But either way, I'll figure something out and it's gonna be really cute. And this is gonna hang in our bedroom because my husband and I are crazy cat people. Okay. This I haven't worked on since last year, I think. It's really cute though. It's by Nikki's Creations. It's called Animal Farm. The picture's really dark, but it's actually really bright, cute spring colors. Super fun. Again, I should probably pull this out and work on it. Called for fabric, I believe called for colors. I will have to double check that, but really primitive and cute. She has a couple of these. They're all very similar, just different seasons or holidays. And I might have to do a couple of them because they are so cute. Okay. I don't even know what's in some of these. I can't remember. Okay, this is by Primrose Cottage Stitches, Witchy Way. I shared this not too long ago. I have one that I finished for myself. And now I'm stitching it again so I can make one for my mom. And this is 28 count Monaco. I Rit dyed it. This is the darker gray. I think it's charcoal gray. Turned out really pretty though, especially for Halloween fabric. The colors really pop on it. But this is a fun one. It's smaller, so I could get it done in a couple days. I'm just waiting till it's closer to Halloween now, because I won't be able to find Halloween finishing stuff anyway. Okay, September Month to Month by Stitching with the Housewives. I got really close to finishing this, and then I just lost my month to month bug. I really love it on this gingham fabric. I need to finish it because it's so close to being done. But for some reason when I stitch these, I get in my head and tell myself you have to finish it before the end of the month so you can finish it and put it out. And I think sometimes I just stress myself out trying to get stuff done, and I shouldn't. It doesn't matter. I'll get it done when it gets done. And like I said, it could be up for this year because I really don't have that much left. And it's so cute. And this is all the called for colors. And this is gingham fabric I got at Hobby Lobby and just coffee tea dyed. In my jacked up Ziploc bag. Look at it, it's all ripped. Okay, Fall on the Farm. Again, this is going to get finished this year. I'm on my last chart. This is by Little House Needleworks. And this block is Wishing You Well. So cute. Here is the whole thing. I hope you can see that. So close. Oh, wrong side. That's my last little square, so I need to get that done. I'll work on it probably in the summer, so I'll have it ready for fall. And it's on the called for fabric, all the called for colors. I cannot talk today. Did you hear me? I was like, colors. Ooh, this one. When I saw this in here yesterday, it made me want to work on it. Teresa Kogut, I love her. This is Stand Firm. He's so cute. This border though, that's what made me put it away. I'm remembering now. The border is a beast. Look at all, that's all blue stitched on there. And then I was also having a little dilemma with the color right here. I feel like it blends into the fabric. So I think, as much as it breaks my heart, I think I'm gonna pull all this out and redo it in a brighter white. Really pretty though. I will finish it eventually, but that border. And this is just tea coffee dyed 28 count Monaco that I did myself. I'm thinking about subscribing to her Patreon. I've been seeing some of the charts people are able to get from her Patreon shop, and I think I have to be a part of it. Sorry, babe. Hope you're not watching. Okay, I found this too, and I couldn't remember if I shared it or not. It is a finish, but I'm going to start another chart, so I figured I'd show it. This is Waxing Moon Designs. I did the Eek chart, and I'm going to start the owl, I think. How cute though. It was just in the bag. I totally forgot about it. So I need to cut this piece off and figure out how I want to finish it. And then I'll use the same fabric and I'll stitch. I'll probably do the owl next. I love owls. Okay, and then again, this is a finish slash going to stitch the next chart in the series, so it's all kitted up and ready to go. They're by Little House Needleworks. I don't know if I have, oh, I do. What is this one called? No, I don't. I lied. Okay, so I forget what this one is called. I think it's Henry and Louis. It's something like that. But by Little House Needleworks. So cute. And then I have a piece of fabric big enough. I want to stitch the Bessie chart with it. And I have everything in here to do it, so I need to work on this. Super cute though. I thought these would be fun to hang up in the kitchen. Okay, do I have any more? I do. Oh, this is another Stitching with the Housewives chart. I forget what it's called and I don't have the cover photo, but I think it's from 2 years ago, one of their little witch truck charts. You could go on their Etsy and find it. This wasn't one of the free charts. I know that, so you'll be able to find it. And I'll link the name in the show notes. I just can't think of it off the top of my head, but most of it done. So I need to finish this up probably before Halloween. Look at the cute little cat. Okay, and I think, is that it? No, I have one more. One more. So that's all my WIPs, you guys. It's really not that bad. I thought I had a problem, but now I feel like I could start, you know, 5 to 10 more things and we'd be okay. But this is Country Cottage Needleworks, Cottage of the Month, November. And I started this on this tea coffee dyed fabric. I love the fabric, but I think I want to go a little more primitive in my colors, especially that orange. So that's kind of why I have paused on it. I'm going to go and pull just some different oranges and reds for the leaves, and then I'll finish it up because I'm just not loving it how it's charted. But it's a little start, so had to include it. Okay, that's everything. See, that's really not that bad. I'm pretty proud of myself. And a lot of these are somewhat close to being done, or within the next year, I will get them finished. So once a few of them are knocked off the list, it's just bigger sampler, or like that Harry Potter, the stocking, those are gonna take some time. But some of these little ones I could get done in a week or two. So makes me feel pretty good. I told my kids, I need 5 more minutes, you guys, please, 5 more minutes. I wanted to shout out a couple Flosstubers who mentioned me in their videos after my last Flosstube. First, Moonshine Stitchery. I'm new to her channel, but she is so, so sweet. She stitches a lot of larger projects, which I think it's going to be fun to kind of see her progress for those. And then Gammy Stitcher, again, super sweet. She stitches a lot of seasonal, very colorful things, which I love. So I'm really excited that I found both of them and I'm able to enjoy their Flosstube sound. And then I also had a super sweet viewer. She reached out and wanted to send me a ton of cat charts. It's a huge stack. I won't show you all of them because I know not everybody is obsessed with cats like me, but just really great. I'd never seen some of these before. There was one that I really loved. let me find it so I can show you that one. This one. Just, I mean, look at all those charts. And I thought this one was really cool. So I'm definitely going to be stitching that. And then she also sent me 2 boxes of these like clear storage bags. And she uses them to hold all her project bags. So we went somewhere, I think we took a trip up to the mountains or something, and I wanted to take a couple of my cross stitch projects. So I threw them in here, and you don't have to worry about them getting dirty. They're pretty thick and super cheap. I think she got these at the dollar store. So again, Dottie, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. These are definitely going to get used, and you are just such a sweetheart. I really appreciate it. Oh, and then one more question that I had on my last video. I showed that spring farm panel fabric at the end of my video. A lot of people wanted to know what it was called, where I got it. So I bought it on Etsy. I had just typed in like vintage farm fabric, and it was one of the ones that popped up. I'm pretty sure it's old, that it's probably not being printed. You're gonna have to find it on like Etsy or maybe eBay. I don't know what the line's called, who designed it. I found it on Etsy, and when I looked, I did find a couple shops who had it listed, so maybe I'll go back and try and link that in my description box for this video. But other than that, thank you guys so much. I know it was a little chaotic. We had to pause a couple times, but I finally got my WIP Parade done, so I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I will be back probably the end of this month to give an update on everything I'm stitching on. So until then, I hope you guys get in lots of stitchy time, and I will see you. I cannot talk. I will see you later. Okay, bye.